20th April, 1:50 p.m., 22.5 degrees Celsius inside and -3 degrees outside. Tallinn, Estonia, 89% moon towards full moon. I just finished the exercise titled Problem Solving, and I'd been thinking that I'd already taken care of my problems in the meditation, but apparently there were some problems that came out of the box. And Robert Monroe does mention in the exercise that it's a daily exercise, and probably it is how it is supposed to be, like a daily cleaning exercise, cleaning of the inside. After finishing the main part of the exercise and in the silence part, it was very calm, soothing, and I was entering in and out of the dream state or imagery state. It was getting there, some images would form, then they'd go away, and nothingness, and again some images would form. And throughout the mental chattery, it started to become distant. It was still there, but it was distant. And in this distance of mental chattery and me watching, there was formation of different images pouring in at some point, almost like entering into a dream. And this is not a new experience about entering into this new imagery space. It has happened more than once already in my experience that I sit for meditation, and at that time I was not using any blinders for my eyes or eye coverings, and it would still work the same way, that I'd be sitting here with my eyes closed and observing, and at some point I'd be taken away from this space where I am into a new space. I'd be transported. The feeling is that of being transported or teleported immediately from where I am to this new space. It happened quite a few times, and one of those experiences where after sitting in meditation for some time, I'd say around 30 to 35 minutes, this happened. I was immersed completely into this new reality where I could see a hand, like I am seeing my hand at the moment, but that was not me, or if that was me, I don't know. So I'd see my hand, and on the background was a tile floor, and I could see colors of the tiles on the floor, and I remained there for about a second, and as soon as I realized I was transported into this new space, I was immediately brought back, or I came back immediately. And at that point I felt that my hands, usually I sit in this position for meditation, and then I put this on my lap. But my hands were having this electrical feeling, or almost feeling like the buzz, the sensation of the second body, as Robert Monroe calls it, or the astral body. It had a feeling of that, but that remained also for a very short time. As soon as I came out of that other space, I was back into my body, and I felt this throughout my body, this electrical sensation. Then it stopped. Nothing happened, that particular exercise. I just remained for it to return or something to happen, but nothing happened. And there were many of these experiences where I would be completely immersed into a new space, then I'd be back within a few seconds of being there. Most of the times I saw a hand or two hands. The hand would be doing something, some work, writing something. And in one of the experiences, I was standing in front of a small building, looking like a small temple or a small church. Both sides of this temple was a walkway where people were walking, and it was close to either a sea or a lake. It felt like that. But again, I was there and I came back immediately. One of the very interesting phenomena of this transportation or teleportation or this perceiving was that I was again sitting in the same crossed leg position with my back on the wall, and this was in my apartment. And what happened is I was sitting just with my closed eyes, and I knew I'm just sitting there and nothing missing the eye. But suddenly a mirror came from down. I couldn't see the mirror first, but this mirror came up like that, and I could see my face in the mirror. And I knew also in the physical reality I was not holding a mirror. This mirror simply came from down upwards, and I could see the face. And the face was different because this face had a glow, a radiance to it. And a lot of beard, more than I have, but it was all spreading everywhere, and probably no hair, or very, very less hair. And as soon as I felt this radiance of this reflection, I came back and I felt this buzz again throughout my hand, and my hand was very stiff. It was completely held very strongly. Then I loosened it up and kept on watching if something would happen, but nothing happened again. So why I am putting all of this in this log video is because I think all of these are similar experiences of a common phenomenon. Of first, flashes of image arrives, few images here and there. Then there is a movement of colors, blobs of colors, greenish, yellow, bluish, purple, violet. These kinds of colors are moving, and small electric-like sparks flows around the vision field. Then there are very vivid, clear images, or I'm transported momentarily. I had no idea what this phenomena is until I came across a podcast. The guest of the podcast shared a similar experience where he would be transported into a new space. And it made sense to me because it had happened to me that I was suddenly in a new place, but not for long. If I remember correctly, he would be in that new space for longer period than my experience. So I realized this is not only my experience, but was also experience of other people. Okay, that much for this log, and we'll meet after next experience.